Hi, welcome to Wood Shop with John DiResta. What's up, fucker? I'm John DiResta, and this is Wood Shop. On this episode, we're going to show you how to make some funky wall art that you could actually sell and make money with. Today, I'm going to actually really show you how to put a funky little trim around this with old fence wood that we find in the street. This is redwood, about 50, 60 years old. Much like the wood in my underwears. What's up, fucker? Why you got redwood in your underwears, bro? What's up, vato? What's up, Bessie? My wife, Fran, and myself, at night, when we have kind of, downtime, nothing to do, we actually make funky paintings. Take a look right here. You'll see. And Fran has a new specialty where she makes these, I don't know, you'll see when we're done with it. It kind of either looks like a rippling ocean, or it almost looks like a desert, like 100 miles into the desert layered, or it looks like a fucking piece of wood that I put paint on. This is probably my husband now. Stand by. Don't go anywhere. On Wood Shop with John DiResta. Hello?
Hi.
How we doing?
Good. Just got home and stopped at Dollar Store. Got a bunch of stuff.
Dollar store?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, I'm transforming one of your beautiful paintings into a functional piece of wall art that could sell upwards of $99.
Awesome.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, I'll call you in a little bit.
Alright.
All right, love you.
Yep.
That's how you stay married 26 years. Love you. At the end of every phone call. Love you. Like a douchebag. Love you. Okay, here we go. Any good scrapper, dumpster diver, or mutt always looks for redwood planks that were outside 40, 50 years. No termites. Nice. One side's usually more seasoned than the other. And this is what we're going to make our little trim out of. Believe it or not, that little piece of shit wall art is actually going to look like a functional, saleable item in about 3 minutes. So here we go. I like this one. Got a few screws in it. All right, this will be our trim. Dumpster diving. What's up, fucker? Good. $13 and a half. Now we're going to give the frame a nice little sanding, and you'll notice I try and save the original outer edge to show on the outside, so it looks nice as compared to the fresh cut edge. This looks a little bit more seasoned, like my balls. What's up, fucker? Here we go. All right, moving right along, nice and simple. Here in Wood Shop with John DiResta. What's up, fucker? That's the title. So, what we're going to do now is take our old ass trim and nail it to our artwork. And I am a huge fan of these brads that have the head on them. Can you get that, Mr. Cameraman? Excuse my fingernails. It looks like I have Down syndrome on my fingernail area. What is the law? What is the law? I got bare fingernails. What is the law? I like to use these because the top leaves a cool little remnants, and it looks like part of the artwork. It'll make it look really old. Watch, here we go. There's somebody that knows how to put a nail in, because I have been a woodworker for 41 years. Since the age of 10 years old, I have been a woodworker. Here's how you put a nail in when you're on one of those other shows on one of those other channels. Now my nail got bent, and I don't even mind, because that'll look like some asshole did it 100 years ago. Here we go. And look at my glue, it got all over the place. But I don't even care, because that's what makes it look old. Some people pay extra for that. Don't forget, polyurethane is going to bring this whole thing to life like a motherfucker. We do everything on the cheap. You heard the phone call from my wife. She was at the dollar store. She's buying condoms at the dollar store. God forbid we have any more kids, right? We got enough already with the kids. 3 kids, it's enough. Again, I've been a crafter for 41 years. I'm in the trenches, building stuff, crafting. Here's what I used to hang my artwork. A belt. You get them at any garage sale. You get a belt, 50 cents. Bada bing. Nice. Okay, one last thing. We don't do any product placement at all here on this show. None, okay? Because we're the real deal. We don't need help from the outside corporate world. We don't do any product placement at all here on Woodshop with John DiResta. So much so that we don't even like to put the labels out. See where the mouth hole is in relationship to that? I'm just gonna take a quick sip. We don't put the labels out. I drink my soda like a cone head. I'm from France. Next step, polyurethane. Thank you. There we go. Look at that. Now you got a cool piece of artwork. You can sell it to some young, yuppie couple pushing their ugly twins around at the Brooklyn flea market. And there you have it, ladies and genitals. Here on Woodshop with John DiResta, we show you how to turn just a couple little scraps of wood. Ooh, that sounds like a fart from a dinosaur. A couple little scraps of wood into a nice little piece of artwork. Like I said, if you want to make this stuff and sell it at a low-end flea market, you get 30, 40 bucks for this. Sell 5 a day, pay your cell phone bill, and get a bag of weed. You go to a high-end flea market, like the Brooklyn flea market, where you see 2 liberals pushing around their twins, their little twins named Braddock and Tallulah. You charge those parents 120 bucks for this. They lay it off on a credit card. Is there enough fucking noise around here? Is it the end of the world? I just want to live. Now I'm going to give this painting a name. This was done by Fran DiResta and John DiResta, and I'm going to call this Rockaway Beach, parentheses, no teeth. How about you, cameraman? What would you call this? First thing you see it.
Rising of the Sun.
Rising of the Sun. This is only $100 for you, sir. Cash or charge?